Welcome back to One on One. Both the NBA and NHL have provided great entertainment thus far in the postseason, but Christine, which one of these has been better?
Well, you know I love my hockey.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to have to say that my hockey has not disappointed me thus far.
Wait, so you're actually going to pick the NHL over the NBA right now?
Yes, I am. Because in this first series alone, in the first playoff series, there were so many overtimes. So many.
Okay, that's great.
We're on pace for a record number of overtime games. Okay, yeah, that's number one. Now, in the first round, you had four different series go to Game 7s. That just shows how evenly matched all of these teams are. They're so close. The games have been like one-goal games.
Absolutely,
it's just been so exciting.
Look, I understand playoff hockey is tremendous, and it's a step above the regular season in the NHL, but so is the NBA playoffs. And then you've also had such better storylines for this NBA playoffs coming into this.
Like
what? How about the Miami Heat trying to win a title with LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris
Bosh
trying to come together in South Beach?
We've known that since the beginning of the season. It's not like a new storyline.
You actually get to see it happen and see it take place. You get to see the Big Three in Boston try one last time to win a title. You get to see the Lakers try and defend their two-peat, which they weren't able to, as the Mavericks are now finally finding some playoff success.
You've got the same sort of storylines in the NHL. You've got the Caps trying to win their first cup under Ovechkin, which didn't happen. They got swept.
And now that they're out, so why do I watch? There's no storyline to follow that up.
Well, the Lakers are out, and there's no storyline
now the Oklahoma City Thunder and Memphis Grizzlies are putting on one of the best playoff series that we're seeing. That's exciting. They went to 3 overtime in Game 4.
We've had double overtime games multiple times.
3 overtime. That's one more.
Record number of overtime games, Greg, in the NHL. It's going to be so exciting. You've got the champs out. You've got the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed out being swept in the second round. It's so exciting. You've got hat tricks happening. You have goalies standing on their heads. It's just the game is so much faster and so much more hard hitting in the playoffs.
You have every team that's in this NBA playoffs, maybe outside the Atlanta Hawks, have a great chance to win this NBA title.
And I include the Grizzlies in
that. And you were going to have incredible storylines going on the rest of the way, and amazing crowds with shouting at the top of their lungs. The atmosphere and the anticipation of these games and these moments has been huge, and the NBA is doing much better. I feel like marketing this as well than the NBA.
It's not their fault that the NHL can't be broadcast on ESPN. Of course, it's going to be marketed better for the NBA.
You know what? I still feel as though the NBA's got the upper hand, but I understand NHL definitely has some good games. I will give you that at least. Well, it's time for us to take
our final break, but when One-on-One returns, Eric and Christian will reunite for one last block. Stay tuned.